decision overload. Let me tell you what happened. Now, you're going to have to follow this really carefully. I'm a mom, got 3 boys and a husband. And this particular weekend, what was it? May 21st? Oh, what was it? I think it was May 21st. I really want to get this right for y'all. No, it can't be May 21st because we're in May now. Okay, let me see. Decision overload. This particular weekend, April 21st and April 22nd, April 23rd, every single thing collided that weekend. My oldest son had his first talent show where he was not going to sing in church. He was going to sing to the world, to his school. He had that on the 21st. My 2 younger sons, the middle one had a field trip to Washington, D.C. that I'd signed up to chaperone for months before. And then the middle one and his younger brother were on this Bible Bowl team, it's called PBE, but it's a team where they have to answer in-depth questions about the Bible. Their team had been moving all up the ranks. Not like I expect them to do well. They moved up, and the finals are that same weekend. My middle son, I'm in DC chaperoning their DC trip. We had to get from DC to Tampa to be on the 21st, to be in Tampa on the 22nd, which is a Saturday, at 8 p.m. There were no flights leaving where we are to get us there on time. That means I needed to make it back from DC that Friday to head to Tampa because I had to pick up my younger son so we could get to Tampa. Are you tracking? Because the younger one couldn't go by himself. I was going to come from DC with the middle son, go to Tampa, go to where I am living, pick up the youngest son, and head to Tampa. Had it all planned. We're going to take a bus down, pick up the, I'll call him the wash belly, pick up the wash belly, head to the airport, and be in Tampa that evening. No. We left the field trip early. We left the field trip. We said we were going to take a bus. We took the bus. See, I'm telling you, we got to the bus station. And of course, the bus was delayed. I ain't take no bus for a long time. There's some people that hang out at the bus station. No shade, but man, I was just like, what am I doing on the bus? But anyway, this is how it worked out. There was no train or no plane that was going to get us there the right way, the way we wanted it to happen. And we were going to take the bus because it's going to be a lot of traveling, a lot of money. Let me tell y'all, the bus was delayed for an hour. I was like, we can still do it. 2 hours, we can still do it. Bus not leaving again. We can't make it. What do we do? How do we get to North Carolina to be able to make it to Tampa? I was just thinking, okay, we rent a car, plane, train, automobile. What? Got an Uber, took the Uber. We were at the wrong spot for the Uber to pick us up. It was just one decision after another that would affect the other decision. And I was done. I don't get frazzled easily, but let me tell y'all, your girl was sweating. We made it to the airport. I told this woman some sob story, and we got a flight to Tampa by the skin of our teeth. If I had stayed at the bus station one more second trying to figure out, should we take a plane? Should we rent a car? Should we take a train? If I'd stayed there, we would never have made it to Tampa. So you're like, how about your wash belly? How did he make it to Tampa? Weren't you supposed to go pick him up? Of course, he had to take an unaccompanied minor flight. And that's how he made it there. And you're like, how about your oldest son, oldest one, and his talent show? Well, that's why it was just me. My husband, somebody had to stay to help him go to the talent show. And of course, guess what? My husband didn't end up making it to the talent show because He was at the airport trying to get this unaccompanied minor plane, and his plane was delayed. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, we made so many decisions trying to make this happen that the stress, I'm telling you the story and I'm feeling it. Here's the thing. When you find yourself in a situation where one thing affects the other, should I major in Spanish? But if I major in Spanish, will I be able to get a job? And the class is in the evening. I can't make it to the evening because I got to work. And then if I do it in the morning, though, I don't have a car because my parents need the car. And it just, each thing affects the other. If you find yourself ever in that situation, and it will happen, so you need to save this video to figure this out. And matter of fact, while you're here, you might as well subscribe and like the video. Okay, this is what you do. 1, stop and take a deep breath. Stop and take a bird's eye view of the situation. What do you want to accomplish at the end of all of that? When it's all said and done, what do you want to do? For me, I wanted to have all, I'm sweating, have all 3 of us. See, I'm telling you, it's stressing me out. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, I'm rehashing the pain. Anyway, what do you want to accomplish at the end of it? For me, I wanted all of us to be in Tampa by before 8 p.m. on the 22nd. Then you make a choice and head in that direction. Don't keep making decisions. Okay, no, I'll take the car. No, I'll leave the car. No, I'll take an Uber. No, I'll leave the Uber. Don't keep making the same decision over and over again. Make decision, move on to the next. Because you find yourself going in circles. Pick a direction and head in it. 3, consult somebody that is familiar with your situation. And emphasis on the someone that's familiar. If the person is not familiar with all the nuances and intricacies, at least the great majority of them, then they won't even understand. You'll spend so much time and frustrate yourself even more trying to explain every detail to them. Like, you know, with that situation, I was consulting with my husband back and forth because he knew all the nuances that was going on. That's what wisdom will do. Stupidness, on the other hand, you just panic and freeze. You will for sure get nowhere. There you have it. Wisdom, stupidness. Choose wisdom. Remember, show me your brightest. Show me your best. Show me the latest guru. God's wisdom lets theirs look like stupidness. We made it through.